So anybody has any idea? Like, why are we doing this particular? Suddenly out of the blue, I once again came to this CME and trying to talk about invest in your spine. What does it mean to you? Can you tell something about it? Just whatever comes to your mind when you listen to this topic, what do you think?
One of the most abused organ in the body.
One of the
most abused organ in the body.
Okay, one of the most abused part of the body.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice, sir. So that is why investment is needed. Okay, Bhaiya. Sit and learn. No need to.
Most important.
Most important. Why do you think it is most important, Bhaiya?
The support of the whole body.
Support of the whole body. Okay, very nice. Then?
As it involves with nerves.
Nerves. It contains what?
Spinal.
The spine contains what?
Spinal.
Spinal cord. So, like from the tip of the toe, from the tip of the fingers, everything, all information is carried from the spinal cord, okay, and sent to the brain. And from brain, anything, whatever information needs to be sent to the distant organs is sent through what? Spinal cord. Ask somebody who has got quadriplegia because of cervical spine injury. What will happen? They will not be able to control their body. I will give you one interesting example. It cannot be called interesting, but it can be called slightly sad example. There was one young girl who was just 17 years old, and she was cricketer of Tamil Nadu cricket team. Okay, woman cricketer. And while playing cricket and all, they went to Pondicherry for further tournaments and all. And there, Pondicherry, which water body is there? Arabian Sea? Arabian Sea, no? I know. I'm just trying to trick them. I'm trying to wake them up. The problem with current generation is that they don't even know some of the geography words. Bay of Bengal, okay? And she tried to jump into Bay of Bengal while trying to swim. What happened is she hit the bottom bottom was very shallow, and she hit her head and she had a hyperflexion injury. And immediately she went into quadriplegia. And it has been now more than 25 years. She's still alive and she's still on wheelchair. She cannot control her limbs. She is on catheter and she is to be fed by others. And she has a very minimal movement in the upper limbs, very minimal, through which she can navigate a wheelchair, an electronic wheelchair. Okay, so a very promising career, but went on wheelchair. But there she did not stop. For almost 10 years, she tried to commit suicide. For almost 10 years. To commit suicide, you need to handle something sharp and try to cut yourself. That also power she did not have. For committing suicide, she tried to turn and try to fall into out of the bed and fall on the floor and get injured and try to die. That also was not in her control. She tried to hold her breath. That also did not happen. Then ultimately she realized that if I was supposed to die, okay, I would have died right then and there. It has been 10 years now, so something is there in my destiny which I need to explore. And do you know what she did? She established a care center for such kind of quadriplegic and paraplegic patients. What is paraplegia? Paralysis of lower limbs. If you get injured at cervical spine, quadriplegia. If you get injured in thoracolumbar spine, paraplegia. Okay. So that lady's name is Preeti Srinivasan. You can Google her name. and she has established a very beautiful center in Tiruvannamalai. If you want to visit, you can visit. Tiruvannamalai is not so far from here. I have visited her place, and she has influenced thousands of people despite being on wheelchair for more than 25 years. So, if she does not have motor power and she can do some amazing stuff, you should go and see what she has done. I am not going to describe her achievements right now, but she has helped thousands of paraplegic and quadriplegic people. Okay, so we have completely intact body, we have completely intact spine, and we don't know the value of it. The person who has lost the power will know the value of it, and to determine what is the value of the spine and to make you understand that you need to invest not in terms of money but in terms of your time and carefulness, this CME is there. Okay, tomorrow I am going to do this case. Anybody? What is this? What do you think it is? With your whatever amount of radiology knowledge, can you please?
Spur.
Spur, yes, bony spur. Okay. What is the level? Anybody? L4, L5. Okay, L4, L5 disc is there. That disc has prolapsed, and after prolapse, what has happened? The disc has got calcified. What it has got? Calcified. Now, in such kind of cases, we cannot remove the disc completely, and if we try to remove, there is a risk of injury to the nerves. So tomorrow I have to do an elaborate surgery where I have to put screws here and then fix it and then remove the lamina as much as possible so that I give breathing space for the nerve roots and the thecal sac. Okay, so this case is supposed to be done tomorrow. We are celebrating this World Spine Day. When is it? Tomorrow. It is on 16th of October along with World Anesthesia Day. Okay. So today is what?
Anatomy Day.
World Anatomy Day. These buggers are completely clueless. You only. You were seeing behind, no? Today was what? World Anatomy Day. And tomorrow is World Spine Day. So the theme from World Spine Day organization is invest in your spine. So I am trying to elaborate you about the theme of this World Spine Day 2025. So just think about it. This affirmation I am giving you, every movement I make is an investment in what? In my spine. And a stronger spine supports a stronger mind. Do you really think it is correct? Did anybody notice that I am not on a chair? What am I sitting on?
Spineless.
See, what am I sitting on? What is this? Are speak baba, why? Anna, phone, beta, phone. No phone.
Physics here.
Huh?
If you talk about physics here.
Here, I am sitting on air. Okay. Ball is containing what? Air. Okay. What is this ball called?
Swiss ball.
Swiss ball. Very nice. So, why I am sitting on this? Is it good for health? Yes or no?
Think
See,
so.
you are sitting, you are using this bench to lean forward. So, is this a good posture? No. You are, putting unnecessary pressure on your shoulders and on your cervicals. And you can go back and lean back and see how it happens. Support your back there, and then in that also, what happens after some time? People slouch. So this ball, no, if I slouch, I will lose balance. And if I sit on the ball correctly, my head, my spine, and my pelvis, all the three things are going to be in correct alignment, and my core will be engaged. And that is why effortlessly I maintain a flat tummy. And I have been sitting on this ball since last 3 years. If some of you would have come to my OPD, you would have seen that I sit on a Swiss ball. Fine. You are most welcome to come to my OPD. Now, why to invest? Investment means anybody who will think about money, correct? Yes or no? So we will talk about money a bit. 619 million people worldwide were affected by lower back pain. How many of you have got lower back pain some or the other time in your life?
Everyone should get that.
If they have not gone, then they have not spine. Correct. Spineless fellows. Okay. Low back pain is the single leading cause of disability worldwide. The most significant contributor to years lived with disability. Global productivity losses from occupational exposure to ergonomic factors related to back disorders were estimated to be $169.2 billion in 2019. How much is $1 billion in rupees?
80 crores.
Kappa, chappa, down. Everybody wants to be rich, but nobody wants to count. The day you learn to count money, no, then you will be in that zone. Tell Baba. Guess, sir.
A millionaire is having 8.5 crores.
Correct, sir. $1 million is equal to 8.5 crores. So 1 billion will be
Like about
8,000 crores. 8,500. And if dollar value is increasing, if dollar is 88 rupees now, so it will be 8,800 crores. How much? 8,800 crores. That is $1 billion. We are talking about multiplied by 200. Okay, we will simplify it. We will keep it as 8,000 crores and then we will keep as $200 billion. The 16 billion salsa we will carry. So 200 into 8,000 is how much? Abba.
16 lakhs.
8,000 into 2 is 16,000. 8,000 into 20 is 1,60,000. 8,000 into 200 it will be 16 lakh crores. Okay. Now, US population is how much of India's population?
1/10.
US is 1/3 of India's population. So India's population is 3 times US population. Consider that India has 3 times the problem. Okay, India might be having more problem because our roads are Mars level and Moon level. So we will have more problem. So our count will be 16 into 3 will be how much? 48 lakh crore rupees are lost because of back pain. Just imagine, we are just talking about just back pain. Think about other disorders. Okay, spine related pain cost the United States have been estimated to be around $134 billion annually. Okay, so around 8 lakh crores. And then per patient annual direct or indirect cost estimates around $2,000 per patient per year in several analyses. So I hope you understand, 48 lakh crores we are talking. Forget crore, 48 lakh itself is a very big number. Correct or not? And we are talking about crores. Okay. That much. And just imagine what we are doing with our spine. Do we take care of our spine? Yes or no? How many of you really intentionally do any exercise to improve your spine? Anybody? Regularly? Then one hand will come. So, I asked you this question. There are some more people. When did you feel the back pain or neck pain last time? When was the last back pain or neck pain for you, sir? Almost? Daily? Sir, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ನೀವು?
Half an hour ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. Half an hour ago ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ.
Sir,
OPD pain that.
you don't have back pain or neck pain? Very nice.
The weekly ones.
Weekly once. When do you think when you get the back pain or neck pain?
They don't have back support for long time.
Okay, so basically prolonged sitting. Prolonged sitting. We will go through the etiologies also. Okay, anybody youngsters? But yeah, interns are also coming to me with cervical spondylosis. Okay, tell, when did you have last time back pain or neck pain?
Last week.
Last week. But yeah, he has now only no. Here, this side, PG preparation. I used to have, I will be very honest and candid with you. When I was preparing for PG, because of reading continuously, I used to have neck pain and back pain. Okay, both I used to have. So the moment it will start, that moment I will come out and I will start doing yoga. I will do Bhujangas and Shashankas and I will do Viprit Karni. I will show you. Okay, and then I will relax and then I will come back to study. So what are the reasons? Here, these are the reasons. Lifting heavy weight. Okay, prolonged sitting, repetitive bending, poor chair or desk height. Okay, manual handling without aids. Okay, so lifting everything without any proper aid will cause back pain or neck pain. Okay, so what should we do? That also we will discuss. As doctors, we should all know what we should know. Read somebody loudly. Occupational. What is ergonomics?
Efficiency.
Sir, sir. Maklu tell Baba. See, right now when you are sitting like this, no, this is a wrong relationship between the furniture and you. That is wrong or disturbing ergonomics. Proper ergonomics is you lean back and you sit with your hips going as back as possible into the bench. Okay. Now you see suddenly what happened? Your spine is at the lesser stress. Yes or no? Okay. And while I do surgery, I am a neurosurgeon. So when I do surgery, I have to be in relation to what? Microscope. Okay. And that microscope, many people, what they do is they don't align it properly. And that is why many neurosurgeons you would see, they will have this kind of, they will bend like this. So automatically for hours and hours together, our surgeries go on for hours and hours together. On Monday, I did a surgery from 9 o'clock in the morning till 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening, almost. Okay. But I was doing it with microscope and I have an OT chair also. So I sit on the OT chair, I align myself perfectly. The most important area for me while doing surgery is cervical spine. So I align it properly and then I sit. So for everyone, it is not only for neurosurgeon, it is for everyone. You should know your occupational ergonomics. Okay, sir, okay, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಿಂಗೆ tilt ಆಗೊಂಡು ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, why? Because he did not choose to sit here. So those people who are aware of ergonomics will sit straight to the screen. They will not even, if I tilt my neck will develop cervical spondylosis. So they'll be very selfish. They'll be very much spine oriented. They'll come and sit in correct alignment with the screen. Do you have that kind of consciousness right now? Yes or no? Honestly, you tell me. No. So if you don't have, then you start investing your intelligence in your spine. Okay. Now, very important issue which is going to disturb our population very severely is obesity. Okay. So how obesity and spine are connected? Can anybody tell me? Students. Chapparna. Something, Baba. This girl is which department? You are which department? Dermatology. Tell. With obesity, what will happen to skin? Sit and tell. What will happen to skin with obesity? Stretch. Okay, very nice. Then next one. Sure. Huh? Acanthosis nigricans. Very nice. Then next. Cholesterol deposits. What are those things called? Which year you are? -1 year you are. Plus. Okay. Don't feel bad. Just, you know, this is what we should do. What happens is, we are, as doctors know, we become very sluggish in our thought process. Okay, we think, okay, one subject only to read. No, as a PG, we will read some. You should become dynamic. You should start reading everything and start gobbling with interesting hypotheses, not just like that reading because you want to give answers to any examination. Okay. So 20% of Indian households have adult members classified as overweight. 10% of households have adults as classified as obese. And urban households show obesity rate which are twice as high as to the rural areas. Okay, 14 to 15% with compared to the rural areas 7%. You see, Tamil Nadu is the worst affected state with overweight households. Okay, and obesity hotspots are Chandigarh, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, and Delhi. Okay, so this is what it is. It's very disturbing. Once again, I am coming back to spine. What happens with obesity? Suppose I am obese. I have this much fat. What will happen? What will happen? The center of gravity will move. The center of gravity will cause lumbar hyperlordosis. What it will cause? Lumbar hyperlordosis. Anybody has children? So during pregnancy also, what happens? The abdominal expansion will cause lumbar pain. Okay, and after pregnancy it disappears. It may disappear or it may not disappear, depending upon what you do with your core muscles. Okay, so obesity is one of the most important risk factors for developing lumbar canal stenosis. Okay, and along with lumbar canal, I am very specific about neurosurgery. But obesity, as you know, it is going to cause so many other things. By what other things it will cause? Obesity. Jora Gedama. Hyperlipidemia. Hyperlipidemia will cause what? Fast, man. Hypertension, then diabetes, then stroke. So many things. All the lifestyle disorders are happening because of obesity. Second very disturbing process which happens for spine is, what is this? Smoking. So you see, smoking does not affect only spine. It is going to affect all the connective tissues of the body. Smoking destroys what? Skin. Once again, smoking will destroy what? Very nice. Give a big round of applause for simple thing. And collagen is not just present in skin. Collagen is everywhere. Collagen is everywhere. So you can see macular degeneration, cataract, reduced taste and smell, tooth staining, tooth decay, gum disease, COPD, bone fractures, osteoporosis, blood clots, heart attack, stroke, everything. Everything is happening because of smoking. And smoking is one of the leading causes for accelerated spondylosis. Okay? And if I see some youngster who has come with severe spondylosis, I will assume and I will ask and I will confirm that that person is a smoker, chain smoker. Okay? And we all know that even in our medical field also, many doctors, despite knowing all the disadvantages of smoking, they smoke. Even like cancer surgeons also smoke. So that is another thing which I really would like to highlight here, that stress is there in our medical field, but it does not mean that we choose negative habits. Rather than that, we can choose positive habits. Okay. So next, playtime or physical activity time. Okay, here I would like to highlight, and we see the people also who have come here are the people who walk inside the campus. Okay. There are people in the campus whom you know that even for 200, 300 meters, they are using car or they are using two-wheelers, including you youngsters. And it is not the problem of PES campus. It is the problem of the whole country. See here. The recommended playtime for children is how much? 420 minutes, not in a day, but in the week. Okay? WHO recommendation. And how much is our Indian playtime? 86 minutes. So our children are forced to study or stay inside. Their physical activity is reduced drastically. WHO recommends how much for adults? How much? 150 minutes per week. 150 minutes per week means every day at least you should walk or cycle or run for how much?
20 to 25.
20 to 25 minutes. Yes or no? We can achieve that if we start from hostel and reach to the OPD or reach to the ER by walking. Okay? I came today by car because I just now came from OT. Otherwise, I would have also come walking. Okay? I just now finished a surgery, that is why I had to come by car. But otherwise, I will be always seen with walking. Okay? So, and in India, you see that the key barrier to participate in sport or physical activity, what people are telling? Lack of time. Okay? So, why we don't have time?
Don't have timetable.
No timetable. That is why no time. And we are thinking that we are busy, but basically we are not busy. Okay? 54% of adults that exercised in the last year prefer self-guided workouts post-pandemic. Okay? And 42% females participate in the fitness-related activity on daily basis. So females are more active than males because 36% only males. Okay? And what physical activity do you do? Anybody does any physical activity on a regular basis? Yes or no?
Yes.
What? Huh? Walking. How much you have walked? Daily, how many steps you need to walk to achieve this 150 minutes? Huh? 2 to 3 kilometers? No, ma. We need to achieve 10,000 steps. Okay? And 10,000 steps is how many kilometers? Approximately 8 to 10 kilometers. It means that 3 times you have to walk around this campus. 3 rounds of this campus. And people are not doing even 1/10 of the round of the campus. Okay? So this is one more. And if you participate in sports, you are likely to exhibit what? Positive emotions. Okay? So whatever that anhedonia or whatever flat feeling you have will go away if you are participating in sports. What is your favorite sport?
Volleyball.
Volleyball. Last time when did you play? Tell.
3 years back.
3 years. So that is the thing, you know. And if we have children, that means elderly, we have children. So what we can do, we can play with our children and start, activating ourselves. And then if we play, our children will also learn. Because here I'm not bothered about the adults. Let us be very honest. I am bothered about children. Because of our inactivity, we have created inactivity for children. So 420 minutes recommended is going towards just 86 minutes is like 1/5. They are not achieving even 20% of whatever is recommended, which is extremely dangerous. Because our children, as they grow up, by that time only they will have lots of lifestyle disorders. Okay? So it's very, very important. Now, once again, coming to the money part of it. If suppose India becomes active, if most of the adults become active, then what will happen by 2047? We will see $50 billion per annum savings because of activity. What does it mean? It will improve our productivity. Don't think that if you play a sport or if you go for walking, you will earn less or you will be less productive. Actually, you will become more productive. you keep your bike on the gate and walk inside the campus. That will change your physical appearance. It will improve your blood circulation. It will improve your mood also, most probably. Okay. Health benefits 17 billion per annum. Now, suppose if you are not walking, if you are not active, what are you inviting basically? Obesity. Then once again, all this equal. So, how we have to achieve this? We have to achieve by increasing awareness. That is what we are doing here in this CME. So, how many of you, after listening to this, even after telling also, they are sitting like this? I don't know whether they are going to listen. But yeah, sit with your see, what happens is you are used to it. That is why you are sitting like that. Once you learn to sit properly, automatically your spine will start feeling better. If you sit like this, your spine is locked in kyphosis. Okay, like this you are sitting now. But if you sit straight, your spine will acquire optimum posture. Okay. Then second one is change in the mindset, which is very difficult to achieve. Third one is increase access to infrastructure and facilities. So in our campus, we have such a beautiful campus. We have such nice, beautiful roads to walk. So how many of you wake up early in the morning and feel that, okay, I should make one round of the campus? How many of you do that? At what time you wake up? Residents. They are like, sir. At what time you wake up? Don't want to tell? Sir, we don't sleep only. That also might be there. Huh? Have you heard about something called as Yoga Nidra? Have you heard? Have you heard or not? Have you tried Yoga Nidra? Anybody has tried? Have you heard? You are supposed to get a PG seat, no? Why I got Niman's neurosurgery MCH is because of yoga. Because of Yoga Nidra. Okay. Why? Because I was frequently practicing that, and because of that I was able to relax my mind, and I was able to release all the stressful neurotransmitter, and I was able to engage with whatever content I am reading. Okay. So I would recommend all the residents to practice Yoga Nidra at least once. Okay. And see what happens. It is supposed to be done for 34 minutes to 38 minutes, and then with the help of that you will achieve the relaxation equivalent to 6.5 hours of sleep. Isn't it interesting? And it is free of cost. Would you like to do that? Okay. So that is one more thing which we should try to access. My YouTube channel is there. You can see on that Mayur Vinaykumar Kaku Yoga Nidra. If you type, you will get on YouTube. Okay, it is in English. Generate livelihood opportunities. Then increase funding and track outcomes beyond performance. Now, every time the one's contribution cannot be in terms of finances. The performance can be understood in terms of different types of influences. Okay, so I hope you understand that prevention is always better than cure. It will hit only when you need a cure and you are suffering. You understood the point? We had a neurologist, no? She had developed cervical disc prolapse and she had to undergo surgery. And then after that, in a very candid manner, she told that I was taking cervical spondylosis. For neurosurgeons and for neurologists, cervical and lumbar spondylosis is like daily we see tens of cases. So we become bored, and what do? We don't give much heed to patients' problems. So when she developed and she had to undergo surgery, then she realized what is neck pain, what is radiculopathy first hand. Okay, and any one of us can develop it. Do you agree? She was just like 40 years old, just 40. So I humbly request all of you that don't track your performance just based on your financial performance or financial outcomes or patient outcomes. Your performance and your outcomes need to be in variety of dimensions of life, not only one-sided. Okay? I hope you understand that. Work-wise, 49 of India is like overworking. There is too much in India. 1.3 times the risk of stroke in overworking people. 62% of the employees, surveyed in Medibuddy and CII companies, they have reported work-related stress and burnout. And cost of the Indian employees bearing due to the poor mental health is $14 billion per year. 1 billion is how much? Once again, how much it was?
800 crore.
Hey Baba, these fellows are with eyes open only, they are sleeping or what? How much, man? $1 billion.
They don't need dollars. They need bitcoins.
Sir, Bitcoin mugita ಇದೆ sir ಈಗ. How much? $1 billion. Once again, 8,000 crores. Okay. So 14 8s is how much? 14 7s are 98. 14 8s are 112. So it will be 1,12,000 crores. 1,12,000 crores is just because of mental health issues. Okay. Now stress and pain cycle. So stress triggers muscle tension. Do you agree to that? Yes or no? Scan your body right now. Are you feeling relaxed or are you feeling tense? Check your shoulders. Check. How is it? Is it tense? Check your thighs. Shake your thighs and check. Okay. Check your neck. Move your neck and check. Is there any tension in the neck? Okay, fine. Stress triggers muscle tension. Tension leads to pain. Pain increases stress and cycle continues. Okay? And that is why if you don't shake it away, then you are going to get trapped in this cycle. Okay? So we discussed about all these things: high BMI, smoking, physical inactivity and psychosocial stress. Ergonomics at work. Think about it. Are you sitting like this or are you sitting correctly? Are you keeping your elbows close to your body or are you leaning your elbows forward? Leaning your elbows forward is going to create tension on your spine. Keeping your elbows close to your body is going to keep your spine straighter. See the legs also. Are you folding your legs backwards or are you keeping your knees forward? Okay, slightly. Okay. In our third floor, super specialty, we keep conducting yoga sessions. Okay, whether people want to promote it or not, at a minute level, at singular level, or at oligo level, we are continuing to conduct. Okay, and those who want to come, they come and they get benefited. Okay, so we are continuing. Anybody who wants to see me for yoga, they are most welcome on the third floor of Yoga and Neuroscience Center. If you come to my OPD, this is me. We have a rope yoga also. So whenever after seeing 2-3 patients, 5 patients, I feel bored, I will lock the door from inside and I will relax my spine like this. Okay, this is called Shirsasana with rope yoga. Chalo, come. We will do some simple practices for our spine. Okay, interlock your fingers. Touch your thumbs against each other nicely. Inhale and straighten your spine like this nicely and straighten your hands up nicely. Exhale. Come back. Keep your thumbs joined together. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Slowly release and relax. Now bring your fingers like this in front of your chest. Inhale. Expand your fingers. Exhale. Thumb inside. Wrap it with 4 fingers like this. And then nicely rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly inhale. Open. Nothing. You can hit your adjacent person. Exhale. 2. Inhale nicely. Exhale. So much of empty space is there. If you sincerely want to do, you can get out and go to the next bench. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try to bring your scapula, both scapulae, close to each other. Open nicely, tightening, like that feeling should come. Okay. Inhale. Now rotate. Now rotate like this. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Neutral. 1. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Neutral. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Slowly release. Relax. Shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. 1. 2. 3. Nicely squeeze your trapezius. 4. 5. Now rotate your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. When you go back, what you should do? You should try to bring your scapulae close to each other. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. 1. 2. मन से करो यार. Big circle you make. 3. 4. 5. Reverse. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay. Now. Slowly inhale, take your right hand up. Exhale, pat your own back, but don't bend your neck. If you are bending your neck, okay, and if you are having struggle doing that, it means that you have already developed a bit of cervical spondylosis. Exhale, take your hand back and then hold your hands like this behind your back. Okay, and your neck should not bend. If your neck is bending, you are already in cervical spondylosis mode. Another one is your elbow should not be pointing forward, should not be here. It should be right 90 degree up. Okay, once again. Sorry, now. Then take your both the hands back and do Namaskar. Okay? If it is not happening, that your relationship between your neck, shoulder and upper limbs is not good. Okay? It's like relationship between Maharashtra and Karnataka, Marathi and Hindi, Kannada and Hindi, Kaveri dispute between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Okay, and suppose if you want to analyze whether you have done correctly or not, you should be able to scratch your occiput. Okay, so if it is not happening, then don't feel bad, hug yourself. Hold your scapula. Hold your scapula nicely, and then in this inhale, did you feel a nice gentle stretch? And lift your thoracic cage. Exhale, down. Did you feel nice stretch behind your back? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So this is 5 rounds with right hand up for me, and then this is for me left hand up. So you can alternate. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are you feeling?
Good.
Are you feeling slightly light?
Yes.
Yes, very nice. I have few more things to show you, but you understood that what needs to be done to improve. Even in sitting position also, what happened? You were able to do a lot of things? Yes or no? Huh? Can you do this? How much time it took?
5 minutes.
Huh?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. In 5 minutes, how are you feeling? Honestly, anybody? Did you feel slightly light and energetic? Yes? Okay. So even inside the operation theatre also, we continue our journey. See, I will tell you, I don't know, like the mindset needs to change here. Okay. What happens is, we think that happiness will happen after this, happiness will be there after residency, happiness will there after I become HOD, happiness is there after I become dean, happiness is there after I become chief minister, after I become prime minister, after I don't know what. Happiness is right now here. Okay. And to achieve that, I will tell you, body is the medium. Happiness, where do you feel? Inside your body? When you are happy, how do you feel? Anybody wants to tell? Amma, how do you feel when you are happy, body wise? Chapu? Huh? No, shy. Tell bhaiya. No? Anybody wants to tell? You want to tell? Sir, now you tell.
Light.
Light. You
And it's
will feel light. And when I look at all of you, I am feeling heavy. I am feeling, how should I help these guys? They are like stoned. They are stoned. I don't know.
stoned in the wrong word.
Not stoned.
Bhaiya, relax. Life is not so difficult. Why? I don't know why you people are, like so much tight. You should relax and you should flow. You should, as sir told, no, light. Light is one feeling, lightness. Another thing is you should shine like a light. That also is there. Okay. So inside the operation theatre also, this is very, very, very nice way of creating cervical lordosis and realigning your thoracic spine. Okay. So it's very easy, very nice, very simple. You can use a chair to create chakrasana. Okay, like that also you can do. So I teach chair practices and variety of chair practices you can see here. You can practice and you can improve the flexibility of your body just by sitting on the chair. Okay, and mind you, I get people who are on wheelchair, and then one of the reasons for their lumbar or cervical problems is obesity, and I have made people lose up to 13 kgs of weight just by making them do chair yoga. Okay, so if you think that you don't have time, you don't have space, you don't have flexibility, remember this, that there are people who are patients and they are losing weight just by sitting on the chair. The only thing is what? Your willingness to do the practice. Okay, I just now made you people do all these things. Okay, and like this also body can be bent. Okay, so what is happening with all of us is this: we evolved, we developed technology, but then now we are victims of the technology. And in that, mind you, the spine is holding all the information, is transferring all the information, as we discussed in the beginning. If the spine is bent, the overall energy flow in the body is disturbed. And it's not just about, like, you may think, oh, sir is talking about Kundalini or something like that. It is, yes, we can talk in terms of that also, but you should understand that spine is the system through which the whole information, sensory information going to the brain and motor information coming out of the brain is happening. And if it is disturbed, your performance as a human being is going to get reduced. Okay? So this is how you lift heavy weight. You keep your spine in alignment. You don't bend your spine into a C shape or a D shape. Okay? This is how you lift heavy weight. So you should see whenever you are lifting weight, are you lifting like this or are you lifting like this? I have one experiment to do for all of you. Come in this line, stand up all of you. Come, some people come in this line, some people come in this line. We are finishing almost. We are done. Keep your legs shoulder width apart. One after the another. One after the another. Fast, fast. Okay? You are wearing sari. Okay, take your hands up once again, thumbs touching each other. Okay? And then gently inhale and sit down. I don't know what is happening to so many people, okay?
Patients excused.
Exhale, come up. Look up, inhale. Exhale, come up. 3 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale, come up. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Last round. Inhale. Sit nicely. And then exhale, come up. So what and all happened? Chalo, bhaiya, tell what happened? What happened? Tell no, Baba. He's smiling. No, you tell. What happened? Huh? You were able to do?
Hello.
What happened but?
Hello.
Huh? Balance. Balance problem. What happened here? ಏನಾಯ್ತು sir? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತಾ? See, so many of you, your hands were coming forward. Correct? Some of you were not able to completely go down. Yes or no? Yes? And your heels were in the air. Yes? Some of you. Correct? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And then you were not able to go complete. Deep squat you were not able to do. Yes? Yes? And then when you are coming up, your body was bending forward. Yes? It means that your muscles are not in proper alignment. Your spine is not in proper alignment. The day you will be able to do this squat in this manner, no? What happened for so many? It was coming forward, yes or no? So that much of spondylosis is already there. Understood? Okay? So how to deal with it? Sit down, sit down. How to deal with it?
Practice.
How to deal, Baba? It will happen automatically, yeah? It will happen automatically? No, no? You do recharge, Jio internet recharge or Airtel recharge, it will happen off. Is it going to happen? No. It will only happen if you are doing realignment. If you are doing practice. If you are not doing, it will not happen. It is as simple as that. What is this? Occupational factors account for 39% of attributable years lost in disability. Okay? See this one? What is this? Can anybody tell? Fracture. Okay, what is it? Fracture. Okay, fracture caused paraparesis to the patient. We fixed it and patient improved after some time. Who was the patient? A very young guy, 19-year-old guy. Okay? And people are not focusing on their spine. They are jumping from first floor, second floor, or they are riding bikes rash and they are hitting some vehicle and then the whiplash injury, so on and so forth. Lots of things happen. And this can happen to our children also. If we are not interacting with our children, if we are not teaching them safety, then they will also get injured. And that is what is happening. Recently, the pediatrics department might be knowing. Recently, there is an increase in number of head injuries. I operated so many pediatric cases.
Yeah, we've recorded 8.
Why? Because parents are not properly supervising or properly instructing their children while playing. Okay? Because they are busy in browsing mobile. Now we are working in rural India. So we have to understand that rural burden is slightly different. Okay? So among women, rural population, manual laborers and housewives. All these people are having very high burden of spine damage. Okay? The disability is often moderate to severe, affecting quality of life and ability to do daily work. rural and tribal communities suffer differently with fewer resources, more physical load, and delay in the care. So suppose somebody develops quadriplegia, somebody develops paraplegia, they don't have proper rehabilitation. And at home, if there is a quadriplegic or a paraplegic person, one more person has to stay at home. And their livelihood is dependent on daily wages. They cannot stay. And I will be very frank and candid here that there are people who want their patients, relatives, like who are suffering from quadriplegia or paraplegia to die. They wish that. Why? Because they are suffering. Whole family starts suffering. Okay? So fewer resources and not so much. So that is why it's very, very important that prevention is very, very important. Early medical management is very, very important. It will help to reduce the burden of surgery. There is no glory in doing any surgery by you. The greatest surgeon, many of you would have heard, the greatest surgeon is the one who knows when not to operate. Or the greatest surgeon is the one who helps people to avoid surgery. Okay? So let us improve, let us invest in our ergonomics. Okay? It does not require any money, it requires only mindset. Okay? And improve our graded activities. So every day, some or the other activities you people should do, and you should try to improve your posture. Take micro breaks, take some small breaks, and do some physical activity instead of just listlessly lying down or hopelessly sleeping or gobbling some high sucrose content. Instead of that, what you should do, or instead of doing some zombie-like browsing through social media, what you should do? Okay, I am going to 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I am going to do some spine alignment. I am going to do some stretches. I am going to do some physical activity. Like that, you have to choose better option. You have to choose better options, and that is how you will be able to keep yourself healthy. And this is the investment which we want. The investment of the mindset. The investment of the mindset and your beautiful time. So thank you very much, everyone. And these are my references.